doing? That's a little sketch. Look at that. You can get straight on the freeway from here. If you want, you can get right on the 110 freeway. How much trash on this random sidewalk? This is kind of wild. Got a tire. Oh wow, there's some hectic alleys. Look at that trash. How we doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here in South Central California on the Surron. Today we're going to be exploring alleyways, back streets, neighborhoods. Place you've probably never seen before on camera for 1 hour or so. If you like what you see, make sure to stick around, watch the entire video. You don't know what you might miss. So stay tuned, we're gonna be in it for the long haul today. We got a lot of ground to cover, and we're just getting started right here on Flower and Vernon Street. That is where today's adventure begins. We're gonna go south on Fig, take some back streets, see what goes down. Stay tuned, here we go. Starting things off right here at the famous Fig and Vernon intersection where they got the Ross, and they also got some fresh tagging right here. This was in here. Also, we got an Impala. One of my favorite cars. It looks like he's on 26s. Those 26s? Anyone know? Maybe 24s? Those look bigger than 24s though. I can't really tell. We got some big tagging right here. It just says my hood. Yeah, whoever tagged that, I guess it's his hood, or at least he wants it to be. A little bit of West Side 18th Street right there. Various tagging. You see tagging like this, we're going to see a whole lot of it on our tour today. So yeah, buckle up. Also, does anybody remember these from a kid? You weren't a kid that grew up in LA. I don't know if they have these around everywhere else, but LA staple outside of Food for Less or pretty much any grocery store. You put a couple quarters in. Does this thing work? I wonder if it does. I feel like it doesn't, but it might. Anyways, let's go ahead and get rolling out here. Gotta get out of this parking lot. Ross, for those who don't know, is where you get the best deals on clothes pretty much anywhere in LA. I personally shop at Ross all the time. Big fan. So let's get going out here in South Central today. Got a lot of ground to cover and a decent amount of time to do it. So this is where I sometimes start. This is more, not where I always start, but it is where I started today. We got a little bit of fresh tagging right here. SS, I don't even know what that says. What's that sound? Oh, it must have been the train or something. It sounded like I got a flat, like it sounded like a blowout, but I really don't know what that was. Anyways, got a little bit of graffiti right here. This is actually an abandoned house, and it's been abandoned since, as far as I can remember. There's actually some really cool graffiti back there. We are not going to hop the fence and leave the Surron out here to go check it out, but maybe I can get a little zoom. Nice tagging back there. Anyways, we're just getting started. We got to get all the way down. Got a lot of ground to cover. Got the flowers on deck. This is always here. I don't know who runs it, but that's been there for as long as I can remember. We got a couple of different options right here. Let's actually go ahead and cross. There's a lot of back streets I want to take today, and we got plenty of time to take them all too. Look at this. Looks like something was on fire just recently. I mean, it's impossible to tell how recently this actually was, because who knows when they're actually going to get to clean this up, but it definitely wasn't today. I feel like you'd smell it a little bit more strongly if it was today. Anyways, let's go ahead and start mobbing. We're going to take this first right up here on the back street. For now, we just got to like get across the way without dying. I mean that literally, without dying. These streets are hectic right now. Okay, I thought this was an alleyway, but it's not. So that means we're gonna go up here, make a right on Broadway. Broadway's a cool street to take all the way down to. We might end up just staying on here for a hot second. I do want to find some alleys and you know, do the good old hood cruise. Thanks. All right, first alley we find, we're taking it. Just don't know where they are over here. Anyways, sights and sounds of South Central. Regular stuff. Every time I come out here, someone leaves a comment and says like, hey, you rode right past my house. So if you guys see your house in this video, make sure to comment down below and let me know. Look at this art. What even is this? It says Gomu Gomu, White House, World Government, and then there's a flag. This is just like some deranged Like just very strange art. I don't really know what to comment about that. More fire spot right there. And the person asleep in that van, we ain't gonna disturb them. Look at home, we got the, damn, they got the fresh PPV matte black, the detective truck with the with the steel bars in front. RV right there. There's a guy in the passenger seat staring at me. That's a little awkward. Anyways, got a little sidetrack right there. Let's go ahead and keep on going. We're gonna go ahead and get through this little neighborhood right here. So as we go this way, we're descending in street. So we started on 51st basically, and we're going down. Oh, I thought he had a big burner. That's a Sawzall. I thought he was holding a big ass gun. It's a saw. Still sketch. Oh, they got the community right here. Damn, this is pretty big. Got a bunch of e-bikes chopped up for sale. None of them looked like they wanted to be on camera, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. Let's make this left right here, and yeah, we will not be bothering that street any further. And we got the Kia. I don't know if you guys know about that, the Kia epidemic. I don't know if it's really that much of a thing out here in LA. I haven't personally heard about it that much, but people apparently are stealing Kias like across the nation. What is this? I don't really know what we're looking at there, but it looks kind of cool. Lots of different things to see right here. We're back on Figueroa Street. Also, look at this. I get the liminal space vibe from this. Anyone know what a liminal space is? It's like one of those eerie, empty places that looks familiar, but it's just not quite. You can't put your finger on it for some reason. Something about the fact that it's just a repeating pattern all the way down into a dead end. It just creeps me out. I can't really explain why, but something very strange about these little areas. Anyways, let's go ahead and mob it up out of here. Just getting our roll started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down Fig. I don't really like going down Fig. That's why I tend to come back up it on the way back, because it's just really not that much to see when you're just starting off. It's all like neighborhoods and, you know, it's just not the most exciting road to get things going on. Got the pigeons. Hey, look at that. There's pigeons and a cat right there, and the cat is totally unfazed with the birds. They're living in symbiosis. Don't cats like eat birds? Interesting. Doesn't seem to care one bit. Anyways, go ahead and start moving through the neighborhood. So one thing you'll notice is that as we continue to go back and forth over the 110 freeway, there's like little mini homeless camps all the way through it on each of these overpasses. And it's been like that for decades. I mean, just as long as I can remember. Make sure to edit that out. That's a must to edit out. Yeah. Oh, look at that. A door. Wait, we got to check that out. That's kind of sick. Even though it's a little sketch. Look at that. You can get straight on the freeway from here. If you want, you can get right on the 110 freeway. Right here in the heart of a place you really don't want to be. Okay, let's go ahead and go down this way a little bit further. Got a little bit more tagging right here. This looks like a little bit more gang-related tagging as opposed to the stuff we just saw, which is kind of like gibberish or just, you know, strange art. We're gonna see a nice mix of both. Anywho, now we're out here. We're gonna start seeing the sights and sounds of South Central. More random tagging. These are the houses that I like grew up seeing. Stuff like this, these and that. Gotta look all four ways when you're crossing the streets out here. People just do not. There's no stop sign out here for most people. The bars on the windows is that's what characterizes where I grew up in Northside Long Beach. You saw that on every house. Look at these Christmas. That's cool. Dude, that dog scared the brakes off of me. Almost got me killed. We got a couple alleys here. This is kind of where you see a lot of stray dogs and stuff though, so we're gonna be on our toes. I'll be careful of these entryways. Cars come out of them quick too. Oh, he's got a little home base right here. Okay, well, there's that. Yeah, the drivers here are so nuts. One thing you got to consider though is that like it's truly a free-for-all in the sense that if you get hit by a car here, they are not stopping. Like that is pretty much a confirmed fact. Like they're not going to stop. So it's truly safer to ride away from cars as much as you can out here. And it's like both parties understand if someone gets hit, you just keep going. Like hopefully no one is dead. But that's I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than you know, you gotta live here to understand it. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and start going down Fig. On the side of it, we're behind a garbage truck. Does not smell very pleasant, so we're gonna try and get around it. Oh, we fit? Yep, barely. I was actually thinking of taking my Ultra B out today, but this bike is better for pretty much any scenario that I would find myself in out here today. So that's what we're doing. Trying to keep it moving in this traffic is it is truly a challenge. You got to be on your toes very heavily. You got to be paying attention non-stop, and it's pretty much easier to just get around, not in the streets, man. It really is. It's hard to make moves in the streets out here. We're gonna just chill. The best thing to do is, you know, cruise, and when you see people on the sidewalk, just slow down. For me, that's how I roll. Okay, so this is Fig. We got a couple of different options here. We can go into these neighborhoods. We can go into, well, these neighborhoods on the other side of the freeway. It continues. I don't really want to be on Fig right now, so we're just gonna keep going this way and, you know, figure it out as we go. What's that, old Tacoma? I think sick. Old school Toyota logo. Random tagging on random surfaces out here. That's somebody's home. Looks like they got up on their tarp. One thing you always see out here is the donuts in the ground. I don't know if you guys can see it with the lighting right now, but this is clearly may not be a full-blown takeover spot, but someone's here doing donuts. Anytime you see that, yeah, someone is swinging their car. All right, we're coming up on Slauson. This is taking a nap. This is a speedway right here. People come down this street going 100 plus on the regular. I can't believe they don't have speed bumps installed here to slow people down, but you know, we got the free mattress on deck for anyone who's interested. So right here is an interesting little spot. You can actually hit there's a cut right here. I don't want to get up on the property, but if you can get behind this fence, you can go that way, and it's like a shortcut, but you have to kind of like hop a fence to get back there. So we're not going to be doing that. Out here on Fig, we're bumping. He got the old school cop car Mustang. Look at this. How you doing? It can go like 50. Yeah. You got some nice cars, man. Y'all got the...
I'll fix cars.
Okay. You have a good one. Alrighty. Nice fellows out here in South Central. Gotta love it. I think his car said Dr. Weed. Is that what it said? I couldn't actually see. All right, we are now crossing Slauson, which means we're making big moves. We're covering ground. This is usually where I start when I don't start at the other spot. I start up there on Slauson. Watch out for those driveways right there. Oh, cute doggy. All right, well, off we go down Fig. Anyone who's seen any of my other videos where I go down Fig, you know what happens when we go down Fig. A little too far, so we'll be playing it by ear for now. Just cruising along. There goes the cops, totally unconcerned with me on the Surron, of course. Got bigger fish to fry out here. All right, let's get across the street, keep going. Southbound on Fig. Oh, we got a little jump. Kind of came up a little too quick to really pop it, but okay, Fig is interesting right now. It's a little bit more interesting than usual, at least. I think this is Mike. No, I thought this was a park. It's just a school. All right. Trying to cover some ground right here, folks. That's why I'm just straight pulling on the sidewalks. We're gonna go ahead and hit this left, hit some more back streets as we continue to get lost. Can someone explain why there's so much trash on this random sidewalk? This is kind of wild. Got a tire, a bunch of flies, and a bunch of Modelo that has been consumed. Dang. There's an alley right here. There's a pretty dog. Watch my back, make sure I'm not getting tailed already. We see this My Hood tag again, wherever it's their hood. At least this part is. Oh, this is this alley that cuts to the left. We're gonna be careful looking for dogs here. Looks like a fire crawled all the way up this wall right here. We're in a weird, sketchy little alley right here. I'm just ready to pin it if we got to. Is that someone's phone number? Oh, it says 666-1011-888898. More just psychotic ramblings. A little bit more gang tagging. Things you see in South Central. Random tagging. Oh look, you can get back there if you wanted to. If you so dared. All right, well, that puts us back on Gage. If you know Gage, you know we're starting to really get down into the depths of South Central. It's Gage is where things start turning a little more frisky. Once you pass Slauson, you're kind of, you know, you're in it. But once you hit Gage, yeah, you're really in it. That's the best way to put it. There's the alley we just shot out of. It's got a Bengal cat. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and keep going. We're gonna cross this street right here. If we can do so safely without getting run over 3 different times. Whoa, they almost crashed. He almost ran right into that old school Prelude. That would have not been cheap for anybody. Okay, let's keep on cooking. Oh, we got this street. Let's go ahead and hit this alley right here. This is like a it's like an alley slash street. It's pretty interesting. So you keep going down this, you end up getting close to the Crenshaw, the Slauson swap meet. Maybe we'll go check that out later. That's kind of double back in the way we just came, but yeah, this road is cool because it's an alley slash street. A street and an alley in one. Something you really don't see anywhere else in LA. And you see a couple things going on. Homeboy's working on his truck. A couple nice trucks and a bunch of trash. One thing unanimously you see out here is trash, man. That's one thing I do remember about growing up. There's trash everywhere. Sometimes you don't know if it's trash or someone's belongings, but just kind of how it rolls out here. All right, well, we found ourselves on a back street somehow, so yeah, that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and pop off. Okay, where to from here? Check out this strip mall right here. This is an old school strip mall. This is a liquor store. Small little market right there. That's cool. Oh, we got the Fat Tire. Are those e-bikes? I can't really even tell. They look cool though. All right, well, we saw that. Let's go ahead and let's keep going. More donuts in the middle of the street. You know what that means, folks. I don't need to explain again. Okay, we're on 66th Street. We're gonna make a left. Go this way. We don't want to get too far from the main roads because that's how you end up getting lost. We're gonna hit this left, and now we're on 68th. Left turn, get us back on Fig. Take Fig for a little bit further down. Got a wrecked car right in front of the house right there. That's unlucky. There's a lot of traffic up here on the left. I don't know what for. But we are on Fig, so. Huh. I don't know what that was about. Got the Hellcat. This is where they got tools. Tools on deck all day right here. Tools, tools, and more tools. That's cool. All right, well, keep going down Fig for a bit. Got a cute doggy. Uh-oh. Holy shit, got somebody towed. Well, that ain't good for them. Okay, well, we ended up going a loop right there because we saw that. A little bit of deja vu. Yeah. All right, further down Fig we go. Go ahead and took it down the street for a hot second. Now, folks, we are seeing like Fig things that I'm just cutting out straight up because I just can't show them. Just straight up can't show them. The outfits that I'm seeing today are just way beyond what is possible to show on YouTube. Way, way, way past it. Not happening. You got the McDonald's line. Doesn't matter where you go in LA. You go see a McDonald's, you will find a line for it. That's a damn shame. You'd have to pay me to go eat at McDonald's. Screw that. Okay, Fig and Florence. Now we're really getting down and dirty. Let's go ahead and keep going. Just a little bit further. Let's go ahead and duck down this alley. This one don't look oh, it's a cat. Okay, thank God. I was like, what is that animal just hopping out? Oh wow, there's some hectic alleys. Look at that trash. That is a lot of trash. And I just rode through a huge amount of flies. At least we found some alleys finally. Go ahead and start cooking down them. There's cats everywhere. I'd rather see cats than dogs, so I'll take it. Wait, there's this crazy alley right here on the left. As far as I know, I haven't been down any of these alleys, so this one looks maybe worth. Let me eye it up first from down here. I think we can make it down here in one go. I see animals down there. I think they're dogs. All right, full speed. Trying to watch. Uh-oh. That's a dog. I may have a flat tire. We're gonna get to the end of this alley and find out. Pretty sure I do. Yep, I do. Okay, now mission is make it back to the car. ASAP. Doesn't matter how we do it. Even if we destroy the tire, we gotta make it back in one piece. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna mob it back on a flat tire, and you guys are gonna watch the entire thing. We're gonna be chilling. So we can do it safely. But I'm just gonna show you guys once before we just hit the road. It is flat. It is definitely flat. So we just gotta make it back now. We're not getting stuck, stranded in the ghetto on a flat. We're trying to show some things on the way back, like that pink house. And you know, dang, that's no bueno, man. I was really hoping today would not be the day where I got a flat out on the road. This is, you know, definitely one of the places where you don't want to have that happen. I would say that it happened in the best possible location. We're not too far from the car still. We're probably about, like, I don't know, 4 miles, 3 miles. I don't know how long we're actually going to be able to roll on this tire with it flat. So let's go ahead and see what we can pull out of it. I mean, honestly, nothing can get me to stop at this point. So yeah, I'm not getting stuck out here. So I'm rolling on it either one way or another. I was just hoping to keep shredding, but I should have known better about that alley. I was looking at it too, like this one doesn't look like the smartest one maybe to go down, but you know, let's go ahead and send it. Let's risk it. That was not worth the risk. I gotta go ahead and say that. It was not worth the risk. Well, we're just getting back at this point. This is one of the nice things about a Surron though. If I was on, oh, bro was dipping and dodging, sketchy. If I was on any other bike, I'd be stuck right now. I'd be stranded. I'd be on the mercy of like an Uber or something to get me home. But at least we can make it back. I would like to see what I ran over. It had to have been a huge nail. Honestly, my only concern is starting to get closer to the car right now. One of the things about this bike is, like, worst comes to worst, I could park it somewhere and huff it with the battery, but that is not something I have planned to do. I'm trying to just make it back. I don't care what it takes right now. This is also me learning that I can get back on a completely flat tire if I needed to. I'm probably destroying my tire and maybe affecting the rim. Hard to tell, but hey, we don't really have any other option right now, folks. And by that I mean none, zero, except for just go. This is actually kind of eye-opening, the fact that you can get back no matter what, even if you have a flat. It's a little bit less, it's less of a good thing, the fact that it's in the rear, but you know, we're still, it doesn't really matter if it was in the front or rear right now. I would be charging on it the exact same way. Look at that front yard. Anyways, we're actually going decently fast too. I'm surprised. We still got so far to go though. We're barely on gauge, for those who remember. We got two major streets to get back to. We got to get back to Vernon, make a right, and then go down that street. It doesn't seem like it matters though. Dang, bro. Well, got a little weekend project for myself. I don't know if this is a sign that I probably should have taken the Ultra B out, or if I should have not ridden down that alley, or maybe both. No, maybe both. Maybe both. So much for 1 hour today too. I was hoping to start here, do a decent amount of shredding, and then go to downtown. We got a closed sidewalk and we got to go into traffic on a flat tire. That sucks. Closed sidewalk all the way up here. My back end is like slipping and sliding all over the place. It's a little sketch, but it doesn't matter. We got no choice. Up on 60th, we have about 10 blocks further to go northbound before we can get out of here. Tires for sure going to be toast, I think, after this, so we'll see how that goes. Honestly, it's hard to even tell that I got a flat. Bike's rolling pretty good. I'm assuming it's a gigantic nail because I could feel something bouncing on my rear end. At this point, I'm just going to leave it in because I don't want to risk taking it out and it gets even more destroyed, or what could happen. Thanks. So we're just going to keep on going for now. Hopefully we still make it back in one piece. Good thing this didn't happen at midnight. Not that I'd be hitting those alleys at midnight anyway, but I might. What the? Okay. Well, oh, jeez. Pain, folks. Straight pain. I'm assuming my tire will be salvageable. I guess it depends on how big the thing that I ran over is. But if I had to guess, it is a big something that I've run over. Whatever it is, it's got to be big because I run over so much stuff, and these tires just take them like champs. And for something to give me a flat that happened that dramatically, it's got to be a big ass screw or something like that. I wonder if anyone has a tubeless setup on a Surron. That might be kind of cool. Something to think about in the future, but maybe more trouble than it's worth. I mean, for me to be on stock tires and to be running this Surron bone stock for as long as I have, I gotta say, you know, it's okay. I can't say that I predicted that flat or that I was expecting it really, but you know, I feel like the majority of tires would have got a flat going down that alley. It's hard to tell through the GoPro, but me looking at it, I was like, there's a lot of like wood and just random debris here that I'm just gonna charge through. Not the brightest idea, but like literally I never have good ideas when I'm on camera. Look at that Jeep, that thing is sick. We're all just kicking it right there. That's ain't that something. All right, we're on 54th, we're almost there. I'm just mobbing on a bicycle. That's gonna be me later, back on the bike, because Surron's gonna be out of commission. Unlucky, dude. There's so much we were just getting ready to get started to do, but we will be back. It's been a minute since I've done like a hood ride anyway, so I've just been anxious to get out here and do one. And well, we did it. We still got out here and did it. It did not end the way that I was hoping it would, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? At least nothing bad happened. At least I didn't crash. That could have been would have been worse, safe to say. All right, well, we continue on. Now I'm really starting to feel the flat. I'm trying to baby my wheel a little bit just so I don't completely destroy it, but you know, what more can I do? If we had to walk this, just for reference how far we were, that's about a 4-mile walk. So I mean, I don't know, even if you're power walking, and well, if you're walking at an average 20-minute pace, that's an hour and 20 minutes it would have taken us to walk this thing back if we were moving. Walking 20 minutes per mile while pushing a Surron is humping it. And yeah, it would have taken us forever. So I'm happy we're able to at least get back. I don't care what happens, man. We just got to get back. Ay, ay, ay. It pains me riding through this route too, because this is all stuff that I would have been riding full speed through on the way back, but what can you do? It's all part of the job, folks. It's all part of the job. Little yappers. Okay, we're almost back up to Vernon, thankfully. Once we get to Vernon, we're pretty much back to civilization, or I mean, I don't even know where we need to be, and then we can load the car up and give it another shot. Oh, this Datsun's still here. This thing's so sick. It's a little dirty now, but that thing's been there for a minute. Not the cruise I was expecting, folks, nor the speed I was hoping to be at. This is like a BMX speed, minus the tricks. Palm trees. Still trying to appreciate things as I limp myself back. It's all about perspective. I'm just happy that we're making it back. Thing one, thing two. Outside in the full onesie. I ain't even mad at it. You know what? Comfort is key. All right, well, making really good time actually. We're back up at Vernon. So, all in all, we got back from where the moment the flat started to here in like 10 minutes. Something like that, maybe 10 minutes, compared to an hour and 20 power walking, maybe even longer, depending on who knows what could have happened if I had to walk back with the Surron. That would have been a nightmare. But go ahead and get around the skater boy. Okay, well, we learned something today, folks. If you get a flat tire, a full flat, not even pinch flat, that's just a full blowout. You go completely blown out flat on the stock tires of a Surron, you still can make it to wherever you got to go. My tire is definitely toast. Maybe. The inner tube's for sure toast. Tire's definitely toast. I feel like... I feel like the tire definitely saved the rim. Let's see if we can see what it was. Dude, I can't even see anything. Oh, there you have it, folks. There is your culprit. That'll do it. That'll take out just about any tire that goes through, even a car. Okay, well, I think that means our tire will be salvageable, which is nice. These tires are pretty durable for how, you know, crappy they are. The stock CST tires you get with the Surron, but, you know, looks like we'll still be able to continue using it. We just got to change the flat out and be ready to rock. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a ghetto bird very low over there. That's probably a car chase or something. That's a low helicopter, like super low. Let's take a look at the phone. Oh yeah, he's chasing someone on the freeway, it looks like, low key. Oh, okay. Well, we made it back where we started. Well, folks, I gotta say, not the best luck, but not the worst luck either. Could have gone worse. Could have been completely stranded. We're not. We made it back in one piece, ready to ride again. If you guys want to see me come back out here, get the hour-long content I promised, let me know in the comments. We got to make it out here in one piece now. Fix the Surron, get back at it. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video very soon. Peace.